Finally, the last video of the Learn Speed Cubing series. Alright, in today's video, I'm not going to teach you the Rubik's Cube. This is an advanced video. In this, we're going to learn how to solve the cube in 10, 11, or 12 seconds. And another thing, if you guys want to learn the cube, there's a link in the description. Go and learn from there. There's also a link in the pinned comment. Another thing, for the cubers who are watching this video and have already watched my entire Learn Speed Cubing series, the previous one, we've uploaded 25-30 videos. You'll only understand this video if you've watched them. Because today we're going to do an overview, meaning today we'll do example solves. I'll explain a bit more as we go ahead, guys. We'll learn new techniques like multi-slotting or some advanced F2L. It's going to be a lot of fun. So those of you who haven't watched my Learn Speed Cubing series from the first video to the last, what are you waiting for? We've created a full playlist for this. The Learn Speed Cubing series link is in the description. If you haven't watched the whole thing, you won't understand this video. If you have, then let's get started. Today, I'm not going to tell you any tips or tricks about cross plus first F2L. Preserve pairs, do look ahead, learn the terminology, do this, do that. Today, I'm going to talk about example solves, and we'll do a bit of an overview type of thing. Now, why is this so bright? It's fine. It'll work. Our goal is for everything to be under 15 seconds, and within that, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 seconds are included. Alright, everything under 15. The method we need is cross. F2 1 liter orientation of the 1 liter layer C stands for our advanced cross. Just understand that I've written advanced cross here, just get it for now. F stands for F2 1 liter O, stands for one look orientation of the 1 liter layer, and P stands for one look permutation of the 1 liter layer. If you guys have learned these things, one look. Orientation of the 1 liter layer, one look. Permutation of the 1 liter asked 1 liter layer, I've taught everything in the playlist. 1 liter earns speed cubing. If you know these things, I've already explained all 41 F2 1 liter cases. If you guys can make the advanced cross on the bottom intuitively, without any algorithm, and still, if your timing is still 20, 30, or even 40 seconds, today we are going to talk about why you guys are not able to get under 15 seconds, and also, what is the spelling of seconds? I think it's C-O-N-D-S. Anyway, you have understood the things you need. Now we will talk about example solves. Before moving towards example solves, I am going to teach you guys something new, which we call multi-slotting. For example, right now you guys don't have the nearby slots for this solve. This is a correctly placed edge piece with its corner here. What I'm about to show you is used often. The edge is set and the corner is here. So if you guys make its pair the usual way, it will take a lot of moves. You'll pair it, then insert it. That's how it is, right? But if you just bring this corner here and insert this corner here, and when you bring it back, it will be paired. Maybe some people might think that this has more moves. But for this, it's important that the side slot is empty, like this H is solved. And here, if I bring this here and insert this corner here and bring it back, then our pair will be made. Similarly, there's one more thing. If the corner is solved and we do this with the beginner's method, it will take a lot more moves. So if the adjacent slot is empty, if we move the corner here once, we can insert it in 3 moves. We do RU prime R prime. And when we bring it back, it will form our pair. Bro, this comes up very rarely. It's called multi-slotting. I think as much as I've used it in all my sub-15s, I use this term, this algorithm, this trick, or rather, this technique a lot. We'll now discuss some F2L algorithms and learn them intuitively. Sometimes this pair here, or this pair here. Sometimes by mistake, you guys solve it, right? Now, how do you usually solve it? First, you take this out, then you insert this, and then you insert this. Bro, that's a very long process. Simply for those who want to swap, bring both layers up, do a U2, and then bring both layers down. Both are solved, and the diagonal ones have swapped with each other. There's a case where both these pieces get stuck, but that's okay. Just keep both of them in the front. Put this one here, that one there, and use this algorithm. Small r prime f2 small r2 u prime small r2f small r2. I will flick u from here, small r prime. And focus, and this is very fast. If you guys learn this once, then look at this. This is the same case, so I can change it in 1 second. Watch this. I swapped both of them with each other in 1 second. There's a case like this, very annoying. This edge piece needs to come here, and that edge piece needs to come here. So you guys must be taking a lot of time to swap these two. Why are you wasting so much time on these two? Keep the pieces to swap on the right, then do R2, U2, R2, U2, R2. Just watch how fast it is, bro. It's just a snap, man. It's just a snap. If you want to solve this piece, this pair, then if you rotate it once, how will you solve it from here? Rotate it, and after that, do RUR prime to solve it. But if I say it's here, then you can solve it with a much more efficient solution. You can use this a lot. I use it a lot in my solves. What is it? Small FR, small F prime. It's so fast, you can't even imagine. I'll show you again, just one quick move. Lockups are still occurring. Oh man, this case is just like that. I told you that in this case, you need to do triple sexy, but it's not efficient. Back then, you were beginners with little knowledge about cubing, but now you're advanced. Here's the efficient solution. Do inverse sexy 3 times. URU prime R prime, URU prime R prime, URU prime R prime. So what was special about the sexy move? The special thing was, you had to re-grip, that's how it is. But in inverse sexy, what happens is, if you look at inverse sexy, you can do it without re-gripping from here. And this is much faster. How do you guys solve this pair right now? First you take it out, then you insert it here. That's how it is. But if I say that there's a very efficient solution for this, if you guys take this corner to the back once, rotationless, I'll help you reduce your rotations. For now, just take it to the back once, do a sledgehammer once, and this pair is in front of you. This is a very helpful algorithm. There's a case like this as well. This is your last pair, okay? It's the last pair, and this will only be an efficient solution when you have the last pair left. Only use this algorithm when all the others are solved. This is the pair to teach you understuck and rotationless. Normally, if you solve it, you would have to do a rotation, but you will learn it rotationless. These two colors match, with white on the right and the algorithm on top. Follow this method and observe the finger tricks. And now watch it a bit faster, man. Ever since I learned this algorithm, I've been using only this one. And for the same, it's inverse reverse, or you can call it the opposite case. When the same color is on the right side and white is in the front, how will we solve this? The algorithm is above. See the finger tricks. And this is also very fast. It just feels like a shock, man. These were some new things I was supposed to tell you guys. We learned multi-slotting, some advanced F2L cases, and did so without memorizing algorithms. We didn't go into much detail. I told you to reduce rotations, memorize one look orientation of the last layer, and permutation of the last layer, and master finger tricks, all covered in my series. Let's review the first example solved. So, the situation here is not good at all. This is green, orange, red, and blue. Remember this and consider it all necessary for sub 15. Assume you must plan the entire cross during inspection. Inspection isn't limited to 15 seconds. You can take an hour to plan. In the beginning, it will take a lot of time to remember these pieces, like, oh, okay, but it takes time at first. In a few days, you'll plan the entire cross during inspection in under 15 seconds. Right now, what I'm seeing here is very interesting. To be honest, let me tell you how I solved this. If I had this situation, I want you guys to remember the pieces once. This is green, this is red, this is orange, and this is blue. First, I would do an F move with my left thumb and move the green to the side, to the back, then do U2 to bring the blue here and insert both of them together. Lastly, I would insert this piece. My cross is done but misaligned. A small U2 will fix it. Here is my first pair, and I have already taught you its rotationless algorithm. I'll do U prime, then sledgehammer once, and insert it. See, the algorithm I just taught is already being used. Now, this is my next pair, so I'll pair it up while keeping it here and insert it. Here is my next pair. So I'll prepare it for a 3-move insert and insert it in the back. Here is my last pair. I'll set it up for a 3-move insert and solve it. Here's my orientation of the last layer W shape. I'll apply the algorithm and wait, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Adjust U face, the most important thing. Adjust U face, I won't rotate like this to apply the JB or JA perm algorithm. I'll keep it here, and I see that this is blue, which means blue will end up here, and my adjust U face will be U. So I'll apply the algorithm while staying here, which will make my adjust U face solve very smoothly. Adjust U face. I've already taught you guys, so let's move on to our next example, solve. Let's scramble this as much as possible. I think it's pretty decent. Yeah, you guys know that blue and green are opposites, right? So what should I do here? First, I would attach green and blue like this, and line up red with red. And when I move the middle layer up once, it will attach with this, and this will be solved. And I can easily solve the last one. Okay, now the first pair I see is the best, because it can be ready for a 3-move insert. In the back left. You guys shouldn't always solve every case on the right. You'll have to get used to left moves. I've finished teaching and found the next pair ready. What should I do now? I won't insert it on the right like this. I'll insert it in the back. Why will I insert it in the back? In this way, the left back and the entire left side are solved. Now I can do everything from the right, and it's very efficient. My next case is this, so by doing U prime once, I can get it ready for the 3-move insert like this. I've already taught this case and I have to insert it here. After that, I'll need to do a rotation, get it ready for the 3-move insert, and then I'll solve it. It's a fish shape orientation of the last layer, and I'm here, so I'll bring it to the front and it's an adjust U face skip. Let's see one last example solve. After that, we'll end this series forever. Okay then. It's very interesting, blue and red. Do you guys know their combination? I can insert it as blue and red, then align red and blue with blue. So orange was placed here, and when we add green, orange fits too. That's it. Cross is done. This is my first pair. I'll set up a 3-move insert and solve it in the back. You guys notice how few rotations I make. Now I'll do the next pair. I saw this, so since it's here, I'll make the same pair and insert it here. So far, we've only done one rotation, remember that. Now I'll do one more rotation and solve this case. I'll explain the 3-move insert. If these colors don't match, and this is the corner and edge, move the edge here and remove the corner to form the pair. You can figure out a lot of these things on your own with practice. I'll solve our last case on the left, and we only took 2 rotations in F2L. Orientation of the last layer and permutation of the last layer. How do we reduce rotations? I taught all of F2L, both previous and current. A video among those videos. I've taught you all 41 cases, almost without rotation, and even today I've taught you about 10 cases. That's what I use. I don't add anything else, and learning those cases will reduce rotations. Let me solve one last example for you guys. We got a really good case. Our pair is also formed. Red has to come here, and when I insert blue, orange will automatically come here. All of this is solved. I'll align the cross and then solve my last green. This was our pair, which just got separated, but that's okay. We'll solve it at the back like this. Why at the back? Why not at the front? It's more efficient to do it at the back. Solve as much of the back as you can first, so that you can see the pieces at the front more quickly later. This is my next one, so I'll make a pair for it and insert it back again. I've already done 2 rotations so far. Now this is my next pair. I'll get it ready for a 3-move insert, and this one is solved. And here's my next and last pair. I got it ready for a 3-move insert and solved it with 2 rotations. In AUF, I realized that after A pump, I needed a U move to connect blue to blue. So after A pump, I did U, and the 3x3 was solved. This is how to solve the cube in 10 to 12 seconds. There's no rocket science apart from this. You guys might not know that usually cubers say that look ahead is necessary for everything under 15 seconds, and you need to predict the cross plus the first F2L pair during inspection. I never said that because I don't know about these things, so why would I tell you to do it? Even with my 10 to 11 second average, I solved the cube using only these techniques, nothing more. And with this, we are ending this video and also bringing this series to a close. I think this is the last video of our series, or I believe whatever I say, this is the final video. I don't know why, man, I'm feeling a bit sad. I got really attached to this series, man. And if you guys didn't understand anything in this video, just rewind and watch it again. Because now you guys have become a bit advanced, so you should be able to understand this video easily. I said at the beginning, whoever has watched my entire Learn Speed Cubing series will understand this video. I could have given you splits, but now you're in this mode. I don't think there's any need to say that the cross will be solved in this many seconds, F2L will be solved in this many seconds, and the last layer will be solved in this many seconds. Bro, those 10, 11, 12 second splits will occur. Now you guys can make your own splits. I explained the splits to you guys up to sub 20, but not anymore. This was the last video. I hope that if I get sub 10 in the future, I'll upload a video on how to solve the cube in 8 or 9 seconds. For now, goodbye. Subscribe to the channel if you learned something from this whole series. Just share my video with any 3 people and get them to subscribe to the channel. That's it. That would be my fee, and we'll meet again. This is the end of the series. Goodbye.